Good morning, Enid. It is Thursday, December 31st, New Year's Eve. Can you believe it? On today's show, we're going to look back over the past year. We have done 50 shows. Incredible. Grab a cup of coffee. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning, Enid. Good morning, Enid. Thanks for staying with us on our New Year's Eve 50th show celebration. You know, every show we open with the phrase, "It's time to rise and shine." And I remember as a kid growing up in Perry, my mom would holler every morning, "Steve, it's time to rise and shine." So it seems like her influence is still with me today. So thank you for rising and shining with us for 50 times since this is our 50th show. Well, I'm by myself today, but you know, throughout the year, I've had some great co-hosts. I've had a rodeo queen, I've had Miss United Way, Pam Ballard, and the list goes on. And the idea was to provide news, weather, and sports on Good Morning Enid, but to have a co-host to help share some of the load, if you will, on as we introduce all these segments. So I want us to take a few moments and kind of relive the past for 2015 and take a look at some of the great co-hosts that I've had on Good Morning Enid. And, oh, hi, my name is Steve Keim.
And I'm Ashley Keim.
I'm always looking for my next meal, and this looks like chocolate. You know, I'm really not a chocolate fan, but cranberry maybe?
I think you're lying, Steve.
Ooh,
We are so excited for today's special guest.
That's
we
cranberry.
have the Junior Welfare League with us today.
Oh, man.
So, Enid, it is time to rise and shine.
I'm so glad to be back, and good morning, Enid. It's time to rise and shine. So it's time to rise and shine, Enid.
I used to be able to do this. If it only got this cold, that'd be great.
Well, I think this is pretty cold. This is kind of freezing for
Well,
me.
you're California, and you probably think this is below zero weather.
It's pretty cold.
You know.
Believe it or not, once upon a time, it snowed in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Now, this is a truthful show. We do not lie to the folks in Enid.
I promise, I was
Give
there.
me the truth.
It was a dusting.
You can't handle the truth. Wasn't that a movie?
I tried saving some in the freezer, but...
Oh, really?
And now I'm here in Oklahoma, and there's
Okay.
too much.
And I had the privilege of speaking with the daughter of the Lieutenant Colonel Leon Vance, and very moving conversation I had with her. Her dad is a Medal of Honor winner, gave his life for our freedom in World War II. Tremendous story. And just to visit with her to say that we're going to recognize your dad, and it was very moving. You were sharing in our pre-production meeting the other day, Laura, that you had this dream about being a cupcake tester.
It was a cupcake taste tester. It was the best dream I've ever had.
Everything a girl could want.
Okay.
I'm Steve Keim. No, seriously. I'm Derek Silas, and this young lady
I'm
here.
Steve Keim.
I'm Steve Keim.
And I'm Ashley Keim.
Ashley Keim. Boy, that last name kind of sounds familiar, rings a bell or something. And that bell is coming from Ashley when she does her thinking process. The bell goes off. Sometimes the bell doesn't go off.
I usually do it 2 months after it's taken place.
For some reason, I knew that about you, Sarah, that you were kind of 2 months behind. Well, I didn't want to point this out to our audience, but last week was our pink program,
Yes, I did see that.
and that appears to be pink today. Oh, it goes along with your falling back, right? You're a little behind
I'm a
the
little
times
behind,
of setting the
so
clocks
you gotta
back.
give me 2 months.
Welcome back. We missed you last week.
Thank you.
Did you say you missed me 2 weeks ago when I was gone?
I didn't.
And my mom goes, Steve, from now on, each year goes quick, or quicker. And I looked at her, because I'm what, 17? I know everything there is to know in life. And I looked at her thinking, you're crazy, Mom. Of course, I didn't say that to Mom.
No, you did not.
And then here it is so many years later. Forgive me for reverting back to my days in Perry, Oklahoma. But when I was in grade school, we had a free treat. This is in the, golly, 60s. Long time ago. Long time ago, yeah. Go ahead and say that real loud. And
You weren't even around during that time, don't kid. So.
Okay. Don't let this white hair fool you. Did you know that I graduated in the top 10% of the lower 1/3?
Wow.
I did. Is there any special Christmas memory that you had with families that you had?
Yes, I have to say food.
Food?
Is my special memory.
food,
yeah,
and food, okay.
Making special treats with my grandma.
Do you know anybody, Steve?
Not really.
No. Okay.
Therefore, tonight is really next Tuesday.
You're right.
Does that make sense?
Yes, yeah.
Tonight is next Tuesday?
You explained it well.
Okay. So anyway, so Kristen, you gonna fly a kite?
I am. I would love to go fly a kite. I'm going to have to
Come
come
on
out this
out.
weekend.
Yes. By the way, Kristen, this is her last show with us.
Oh, yes. I'm glad,
Can we have applause? Ding, 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 ding.
Yes, friendly competition. And we won. The city of Enid won. So we're picking up Dr. Floyd today at 2 to go on a ride
And you're picking him up in what?
in a trash truck.
She will change her nice-looking uniform into her tree limb debris hauling away uniform here in a little bit. High today is going to be 81 degrees. Whoa, we've got company here today. Oh, my word. Good morning, Enid. And by the way, this show is being aired on YouTube, and so, people around the globe get to see this. And so we're excited to bring a little bit of Enid, Oklahoma to you. In case you are unable to have Channel 12 or Channel 112, you're able, well, there you are again.
We're live.
So we're live, and so on your smartphone, your iPad, your computer at work, or your computer at home, you're able to watch our show, and also the television program, City Commission broadcasts, everything. Anything that runs on Channel 12 and 112, we're live streaming that, and we're doing some beta testing, if you will. So throughout the day, go to enidtv.org, and you can see what's going on television. So it's incredible, the technology, where we're going, stuff like that.
I've known of bigger cities that don't even have that, so it's pretty interesting how Enid is setting the bar for technology.
Well, absolutely, and that's the right phrase to use, setting the bars. Wind's kind of been out of the south-southeast this morning at 4 miles per hour. I wonder if we can get the radar up.
Nope, I gave that up.
Okay, all right. Sarah, she will not mention this, but you know that Raquel, she's entered in that arm wrestling. She is.
I can see that.
Yeah, I don't mess with her, that's for sure. I have not been feeding my turtle that way. He's hungry and he really wants to race hard, so I'm ready for this.
I used to have a turtle in Florida, Bubbles.
Bubbles.
I would have taken it.
Yeah. Let's get a City of Enid government team together and play some mud volleyball.
I'll be the referee.
Miami Heat.
Welcome to
Are they
our
playing basketball?
Miami Heat themed show.
Well, who are you picking in the NBA Finals? Cleveland or?
I don't want to say this on live TV, but whoever LeBron is on, whatever team LeBron is on.
Well, I think that narrows it down to Cleveland.
I'm not anxious for football, but I'm anxious for cool. I don't like football, but
I know you're just thrilled, Sarah.
yeah.
Can you spell the word football?
I actually can. I don't want to, though.
I know you're just a tremendous football fan, Sarah. Yeah, Boomer Sooner. Go Sooners. OU Texas. It's always a big game.
I'm sure it is.
For
Once you
any of
sign
the
up,
Sooner fans, we're
don't-
going to be
don't.
going to Manhattan. We're going to be a little cooler there, 65 degrees.
I'm a
but
very conditional OU football fan after last Saturday. That's
can't
terrible.
be a fair weather fan.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, good
Okay,
times
we
ahead.
got to move on. I'm seeing a therapist on the OU Texas loss the way it is, and they said do not bring that memory back. So Pam, just,
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about Saturday.
okay,
Yes, no more football talk. I like that.
yay. You a football fan?
No.
And we're also going to have a golf show today, Steve. So we're going to talk about Meadow Lake Golf Course and some tee times.
You like the Pans?
I like them.
Well, this is golf course weather. Of course, I don't play. Of course, where I play on the golf course is usually the wooded areas and people's backyards and stuff like that. Good morning, Enid. We're glad that you're with us. We're broadcasting live this morning from Laura's backyard.
And as you can see, we have a beautiful day outside. It is the second day of fall, so I'm excited about the theme.
Is that your backyard?
No, I
gorgeous.
wish it was my backyard.
Is that your backyard?
I wish it was.
Again, that's another picture of your backyard, right?
Yes.
But I mean, you look how green how things are and how nice my garden looks in the back. So it's really nice. And now we're at your backyard overlooking the lake. So Janice, pretty nice. Thank you for inviting us out this morning. It's pretty neat. And I want to say special thanks to Christiana Van Winkle from the Oklahoma City Thunder. If you notice, she provided this backdrop for us to be at courtside at Chesapeake Arena.
Just in case you thought we were really there.
Just in case you thought we were in the city, we're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
We're in the kitchen. Is anything like waffles? I love waffles.
Waffles?
That's my subliminal.
What about chicken waffles?
No. I like that statement. Good carnival food.
Yes.
Is there such thing as good
I don't know if the word is good, but delicious, yes.
Okay. Do you practice that smile or it just happens?
No, I have to practice a lot.
I see you're working on your smile and your energy and stuff like that. So that's all improving. So.
Yes, well, thank you guys for having me again. I told my mom just this morning that, getting to be on Good Morning Enid has without a doubt been one of my favorite parts about being Miss Rodeo Oklahoma. So I love it.
Usually a compliment like that will get you pretty much back on the show again and again.
We can only hope so.
Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, she represents our state, and we just really hope that she would be a little bit more excited about her role as Miss Rodeo as she goes across the country representing the great state of Oklahoma. I think they're from, what is that, Orlando? Or, yes.
Have you got your Christmas tree set up yet?
I think my wife is watching the show. The tree is up. Is it decorated? Yeah, well, easy for you to say. Dachshund Dash? Say that real quick.
Oh, Dachshund.
There you go, Dachshund Dash.
Dachshund Dash.
Oh, okay. Anyway. Nice color you're wearing.
Thank you.
How did this happen? Of all the million choices in the world, Laura, and you picked that.
It was kind of a coral day.
Well, in my case, I woke up, this is what I had on, so I said, let's go. Got any closing comments in 10 seconds or less?
Why does Steve do this to me?
You know what's happening this weekend? Here's a test. 2 questions for you. What's happening this weekend? Look at that. Janice is when she's under pressure, she starts shaking.
Can I get a clue?
To me, when I start shaking, it's the coffee. Good morning, Enid. It is Thursday, May 7th, and every time I hear that song of Oklahoma, it makes me want to stand and drink a cup of coffee. You don't mind? I'm out of coffee.
Just wait a few more minutes.
Excuse me, I'll be right back. Excuse me.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Coffee
you did
is
that.
important. I'm sorry. Thank you, AJ. You caught me drinking coffee, and I hope you're drinking coffee this morning. Oh, wow, you caught me drinking again. Coffee is good.
Yes, it is. It's good for the soul.
Your boss will understand if you say you were watching Good Morning Enid. They'll think it's okay.
No, they won't. They won't understand at all. I need to drink some more coffee. You're not a coffee drinker. That's right. I drink for both of us,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Excuse me. Caught me drinking there. Did you hear the mayor? He said, go fly a kite.
Yes, he did. Are you going to be flying a kite that week?
Whoops, you caught me drinking coffee. But I'm a coffee drinker, so that's what I do. Caught me drinking coffee there.
Well, look at you.
We got to stay focused on the show. We got to quit talking.
I never talked this much.
Any big plans for the 4th?
Oh, huge plans. Huge plans. Don't know what they are, but huge.
Good,
plans.
as long as they're huge.
Oh, by the way, Labor Day's coming up. My birthday is around Labor Day, so
right.
that's my subliminal way to tell everybody got a
have some
birthday.
cake.
So you want an ink pen to write down the fact that it's my birthday so you'll remember? During our quick 30-minute program of Good Morning Enid, we had a segment called the Oklahoma Minute and also What's Going On. And the idea for Good Morning Enid was simply just to provide some news that happened overnight and also some events to let everybody know what events were taking place in Enid over the weekend. So therefore, we had the Oklahoma Minute and What's Going On. So let's take a look back over 2015 to some of these events. We've got to go to the bow tie guy. Derek Silas, our bow tie guy, will fill us in on what's going on a little bit later on. Very good. I think he's got something going with this bow tie thing.
Absolutely.
Well, I think we need to talk to Derek and see what news we had overnight.
Mr. Bow Tie himself.
Yes.
I think it's time for the bow tie guy. One more time. He's GQing it this morning. The bow tie guy.
Yes.
And that's the bow tie guy, Derek Silas.
Morning Enid. Good Morning Enid. Google Fiber will consider Oklahoma City for its super-fast broadband network. And OSU will play TCU in Stillwater at 2:30. It will air on Fox. And last but not least, I would like to give a shout out to Don Matthew of Don Matthew Boutique in Delaware for handcrafting this bow tie.
Good morning again. This is your Oklahoma Minute. Bluebell Ice Cream is set to be back in production again. Test runs will start July 20th in their Alabama plant, but no word yet on when it'll be back on shelves. The Memphis Grizzlies closed out the first round against the Portland Trailblazers 99-93 last night. They go on to face Golden State on Sunday.
That's the Oklahoma Minute. Back to you, Steve and Sarah.
Good morning, Enid. Well, this weekend we'll be having the Turkey Strip celebration, and this will begin Friday with the Lantern Tours, and this will be at the Turkey Strip Heritage Center. And you can register at enidevents.com. So maybe by noon, I can get someone to register with me. So that's what's going on in Enid this weekend. Back to you, Pam and Steve. Gas prices have continued to go down. They're down more than $1 compared to where we were last year. That's what's going on in Enid this weekend. We hope you will be able to enjoy these events. And back to you, Steve and Sierra. And as always, in order for you to find out about more events going on in Enid this weekend, please visit enid.org, and you'll be able to find more information on great events. So that's what's going on in Enid.
There's a huge calendar with a day-by-day play on everything that's going on in our great city, so hopefully you'll be able to check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and that's what's going on.
So that's what's going on in Enid this weekend.
I think we have time this morning for Tech Talk, and I sure hope we do. If we don't, then I'm in trouble. But
Need to report a lost animal or need to schedule or cancel a bus ride? Well, there's an app for that. Today I'll show you how to use the Enid Support mobile app. If you don't have the app, go to your iTunes or Google Play stores on your smartphone and type in Enid Support Mobile. Click the word Get to begin the download process. Once it is downloaded, click on the app to open it. Notice you can also take a photo of the animal to go with your submitted request. I hope these tips have been helpful for you. Join me next time to hear more tech tips. I'm Derek Silas.
one of my favorite segments on Good Morning Enid was the Ask Steve at Enid.org segment. Not because it was an email directly to me, but it provided our viewers an opportunity to send us pictures from their vacation, maybe a suggestion for a show, or even, just a photo from a recent trip. And so it was fun to put our Holstein cows on the screen, and people would see these cows, check in the mailbox, hoping to receive some type of news from the viewer. So take a look back at some of the pictures that we received through 2015.
Now, just a reminder, if you have any suggestions for the show or any announcements you would like to make, whether it's an anniversary or you want to share a vacation picture with us, make sure you send this to asksteve@enid.org. But now for Steve's favorite segment of the show. So I'm not going to guess what kind of cows these are, but we're going to bring out the cows.
Holsteins, come on now, Sarah.
Holstein cows.
Holstein, that's right.
I remembered.
Yeah, remembered.
Bring up the cows. Yes, bring out the cows. I don't know anything about cows, so when you said that, I was like,
That's the road to my farm. The cows will get to the mailbox in time to get your letter and let us know.
We do have Hastings cows. Did I get them right?
Holstein.
Oh, Holsteins. Well, I tried, okay?
Maybe the one on the right, we'll call that Hope, okay? Because she has that real inquisitive look, like, send me a letter, would you please? Speaking of vacation pictures, look at that. Derek Silas, our own Derek Silas, went to Washington, D.C. We got a picture of Penn when he went to Israel on vacation, and he's sporting a City of Enid hat. There we go. We've got a picture right there. Where are we at? Are we top Kilimanjaro or something? AJ was in Hawaii last week, I think. He said he really needed to take off for a couple doctor's appointments, but I think he went to Hawaii. Good morning, Enid. Thanks for staying with us on this Thursday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, as we're celebrating our 50th show with you here at the Enid Television Network studios. One of the key themes of our program was to provide a unique guest, someone with a connection to Enid that lives here now or maybe has moved away or have come back, but we really looked high and low for the right guest for Good Morning Enid. Let's take a look at some of the guests we've had during the past year.
Good morning, Enid. Thank you, Steve and Janice.
And we've worked through some other issues, and it's great to be at a place where we're really focusing on executing the budget now and moving forward.
But there's also this assumption that if elected, you don't have to take your faith off.
I love the catchphrase "Dare to Care" because caring sometimes has to be a dare.
Because recently we just went through a very comprehensive process to develop our new strategic plan.
So it's important to make sure that your fuzzy kids get a life jacket as well.
Those two come to mind real quickly as being non-taxable income.
Know what's in the store and get something that's fast to fix.
There's discussions about military spending, discussions about reauthorizing the highway bill.
In 20 words or less, how did that happen?
An Enid connection, Roy Clark, Grand National Quail Hunt.
Yep.
Severe weather happens. It's been happening for thousands of years, and it's going to continue to do that.
You know, you don't have to just go out there and just play golf.
We really want you to do that and come skate with us.
We have a study that they have done, and it is about 900 pages long.
I will travel all over the United States and all over the state of Oklahoma as an ambassador for the sport of rodeo and the state of Oklahoma.
Many of us in my age group, we realized that our lifestyle was going to be changing pretty quick.
But this year, it's a lot of music, and so we're excited for that.
They'll have a constant reminder of that when they put their helmet on to compete and practice every day.
I'm glad that Oklahoma is taking a stand against that and reminding all of our citizens that you shouldn't text while driving.
They'll be bringing it back to Loaves and Fishes, and then I'll have more volunteers receiving that food and putting it in our warehouse so we're ready to stock the shelves.
To start with, you should have some adult be in charge, have one person kind of oversee things.
Based on your business model and your life experience, what's your advice to me as Lieutenant Governor and small business advocate to address that impediment?
That's the major command that Vance Air Force Base falls under. MSG is Mission Support Group.
Diagnostic, the radiologist is there, and so we can make sure we get exactly what we need in extra images.
Well, it all started my rookie year in the NFL with the Colts.
Two-story homes, they make some escape ladders that you can store in a little box underneath the window.
They are very well rooted in the history of our Junior Welfare League as well as the history of Enid.
We do have an on-field kite store where you can pick up some Christmas gifts.
But there's other ways people can help as well. They're always looking for miles.
She loved it so much that she asked for a washboard for Christmas.
Individuals, organizations adopt those angels.
Someone who has a vision of what you can become.
And that's why I say, no gift is too small, and everyone has a chance to be a hero.
I think one of our priorities is always going to be education.
We have good subsoil moisture now that we hadn't had for a long time.
So for example, they have computers that are available to them that are only available to them.
So there's a lot of people who were able to see my work that went to those activities.
The first show was at the conference center here.
All out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again.
During my time with Houston, I got to play with four of the top 50 players of all time.
In that situation, seconds really do matter.
The first book that I was involved in was with Harry Abrams' company out of New York.
I wouldn't admit to that if I did.
That's a good answer.
It's always been important to us to provide some tangible information and really to make a difference with the Good Morning Enid show. And one way we felt like we could do that was to provide a pet that needed to be adopted through our animal control office. And we had several faithful ladies through the year that would come here early in the morning, cold, rain, snow, and bring a pet that needed to be adopted. So let's take a look at some of the great pets that we found homes for thanks to you. Hannah, thanks for being here.
Yeah, this is Sissy. She is a pit bull mix.
She is just such a sweet puppy.
Do you hear that?
They say she is super playful and loves to snuggle.
Wow.
Aww.
And her
Sorry.
name is Daisy.
Hi, Daisy.
She's a little Chihuahua mix.
There's the number again, 249-4910. And Hannah probably wants to take them all home.
Yeah.
Look at this precious little puppy.
That is just so cute.
I love the little spots on his ears, the feet. There he goes.
Yeah, hello
That's
there, a shepherd mix.
Yes.
He is great with kids, and he is just a year old.
Look at that
He
face.
is
Look
a
at
lab mix. He is just about 3 months old.
A cute little dog named Loki.
Look at that.
He's definitely a cutie, and we're looking forward to him getting it home.
He is just adorable.
There's all types of pets for you to adopt. Not that Shane is up for adoptions. Shane is not up for adoption. She's taken, okay? It's just Lulu, our pit bull. Thank you for staying with us on Good Morning Enid on this Thursday, December 31st, New Year's Eve. Trust that you had a great 2015. I just cannot believe that it's December and we're looking at 2016. The year has gone so quick. Well, you know, to be successful in anything, you got to surround yourself with the right individuals, and I was taught that many, many years ago. And we are surrounded with some of the greatest employees here at Good Morning Enid. We've got AJ, we've got Penn, we've got Christopher, and we've got Dane. They all work behind the scenes to make the show work for us. And as you hear from me from time to time, I'll say thanks, AJ, because AJ's our floor director, and he's kind of giving us directions on what to do and when to do it. It takes a lot of people to bring you Good Morning Enid. Let's take a look at behind the scenes.
Back to you, Steve and Sarah.
You can send an email to Ask Steve. Well, it's probably time for our special guest, because I'm anxious to find out how those cranberry chocolate things got made.
Absolutely. So we will go over to tomorrow.
Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed our show today. It's been a quick 30 minutes, as it typically is, but we just went over the past year in 30 minutes of our 50 shows. Thank you for being in our viewing audience. Thank you for being a part of Good Morning Enid. And it gives me an opportunity to drink more coffee and share some great things about the Enid community. But before I go, I want to say special thanks to Enid Floral and Gifts and also Mayerfield Furniture. They've been gracious to loan us furniture and decorative pieces throughout the year to help us make our studio very cozy. So, Good Morning Enid. Until next time, make it a great day and Happy New Year.